welcome to the second part of your morning breakfast show, Hello, on CRTV. Now, coming up, you understand that the raison d'etre of most of the poor healthcare services in Cameroon is blamed on material, equipment, or logistics, you can name it. But petit à petit, this can become the thing of the past thanks to an international non-governmental organization known as MedShare, based in Atlanta, United States of America. Now, the director is here to tell us more about donations coming our way. And then Cameroon is always reputed for being a land of hospitality and friendship. Find out how neighboring communities around Cameroon are living in a particular community up north, and how peace and prosperity reigns in that part of the country. We are not going to be having our employment slot. Bill Titi is not here, but we intend to make this second part as interesting as the first. And we're just going to start the second part with our guest, Mr. Ebeny Amstrong, Director of Biomedical Engineering, Training and Technical Services at MedShare USA. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
I should say welcome to Cameroon to start with.
That's correct.
So for how long have you been here?
This slot, I've been here for about 2.5 weeks.
And for how long have you not been in Cameroon before this trip?
About a year, because I was here last year, for a similar mission.
Okay.
To train biomedical engineers and technicians in 3 hospitals. That's Central Hospital Yaoundé, and the General Hospital Douala and La Cantine.
All right. Now, you bring good news to Cameroonians, and I am just so overwhelmed to have you here because before we went into the newsroom, you had us talking about healthcare services in Cameroon.
That's correct.
And the spokesperson, the English spokesperson for the Cameroon Medical Council, said doctors might want to do everything, but without logistics, without equipment,
that's correct.
They cannot handle certain things. Yeah. And you are stepping in with some good amount of solutions to these problems. But first, let's talk about MedShare. What is MedShare? What are their objectives?
Now, first of all, MedShare is a non-profit organization based in Atlanta, in the United States of America.
Yeah.
And what MedShare does, it bridges the gap between surplus and need.
Okay.
MedShare collects all the surplus medical equipment and medical supplies and donates it to over 98 countries in the world. And fortunately, Cameroon has been one of the beneficiaries.
All right. Now, it would seem like MedShare doesn't choose. It's true, MedShare works in over 7 countries in the world?
In the world, 98 countries.
98 countries. That's in
correct.
The world.
That's correct.
And it would seem like MedShare doesn't choose. The countries choose MedShare.
That's correct.
And therefore, there is a criteria to go about that.
Yeah. Simply information like what I'm doing now. You just have to go online and fill it in and submit it. So if your application is approved, then you will receive a container of medical equipment and medical supplies. And the container is valued at about 400,000 US dollars, which is close to about 200 million plus. Some containers can be about 250 million, like the one that we ship to Central Hospital Yaoundé.
All right. Now, you see that not only governments can apply for MedShare, they can also, individuals also have the opportunity to apply.
That's correct.
So everybody can apply. So if I need MedShare to help my community, I just go online and apply.
You have to actually show proof that you have a medical facility.
Yeah.
You have to show proof that you support the less privileged people in your community. You have to also show proof that you are able to assist people who are in need. And with all this, MedShare will be able to help you. Like in the case of Central Hospital Yaoundé, General Hospital Douala and La Cantine, it's been sponsored by Coca-Cola Africa Foundation with headquarters in Johannesburg. Actually, there's a program which is known as Share Hope.
Okay.
Paved by Coca-Cola Africa Foundation. They identified 5 countries in Africa. That is Mauritania, you have Morocco, Kenya, Ghana, and fortunately Cameroon. So each country is supposed to receive about 9 containers a year. In the case of Cameroon, we have 3 hospitals. So each year, La Cantine receives 3 containers of medical equipment and supplies. Same Central Hospital and General Hospital, Referral Hospital in Douala. So what are actually in the containers? when I talked of medical equipment, it's not limited to manometers or laboratory equipment. We have equipment like ultrasound machines. We have surgical equipment like what we call electrosurgical unit, diatemy, to cut and coagulate. We have anesthesia machine, OR lights, you know, and we have intensive care equipment also, like defibrillators, multi-parameter equipment like manometers, you know, to measure what we call oxygen saturation in the blood. And we have NIBP, non-invasive blood pressure machine, and also EKG.
This
machines.
time around, you have taken it to another level. You have done a lot of donations in the past, but this time, this particular one is worth 5 billion CFA francs. I mean, c'est le jamais vu.
That's correct, because if you calculate the number of containers that we've shipped to Cameroon, you know, it's about 21 containers, and if you multiply that by 250,000, 250 million CFA, that will give you that amount.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, as they say, donating is one thing, maintenance is another. And we might be so happy about the fact that you have donated this amount of machines worth this huge amount of money. But now when you come back a year later and you don't find these machines working, it's very heartbreaking. Now, what are you doing to make sure that not only these machines are donated, but they are maintained in good condition? Good
question, Nene. One of the things that we take into consideration is sustainability, you know, to get the equipment working. So we have a program whereby we come, like I'm here, to install the equipment and train the end users how to use the equipment.
Okay.
And also to train the technicians and the engineers how to maintain this equipment. Is very important, because if the equipment are not maintained, you know what that means. You always try to look for the same equipment that you've had before. If equipment are maintained, and that's why when we had a meeting yesterday with the Minister of Health, you know, Andre Mama Fuda, I did mention that training is very, very essential. And that what Measure does, we respect World Health Organization, you know, guidelines of donating medical equipment and medical supplies. So, yeah, that's very important, and that's why I'm here. I've been, before coming to Yaoundé, I've been in Lakentini, where I train the end users on how to use the medical equipment and medical supplies that we donated. Equally, the General Hospital, Douala, and now I'm here training the biomedical engineers and technicians and end users in the Central Hospital, Yaoundé.
Wow. And so far, I don't think everything has been rosy. That you must have had some challenges.
That's right. Challenges. Most of the equipment that we donate are not all equipment. You know, technology excels.
Yeah.
So some of the equipment that we donate, when you come, they will be lying there, you know, because they don't know how, the end users don't know how to use it, and the technicians don't know how to repair it. But I don't blame them. Even in US, when new equipment is donated or the hospital buys new equipment, the company comes to train the users how to use it. The company comes to train the technicians how to conduct or carry out PPM, which is Plant Preventive Maintenance. You know, but here, we feel that if equipment is donated, the technicians and the engineers and the end users should be able to just know how to work on it. No, these are very intelligent people, but everybody needs to be introduced to a system, you know, how it works. You know, just like a cell phone. If you buy a new cell phone versus the old one, the Android cell phone, you know, it's not like the other one that we used before. So people need to be introduced on how to go about new technology, and that's why I'm here.
All right, but before we get to other matters at hand, it would seem like you're not only an engineer, you're also an artist. First of all, seriously, tell me, how do you combine both? What is your music career? How do you manage it alongside your engineering career?
That's a wonderful question. All what I'll tell you is that if you love something, you always want to do it. Okay, and if you love something, you always have time for it.
Yes.
So I love music so very much. I've been doing music since from my childhood.
Yeah.
You know, as a biomedical engineer, I love the work that I do, more especially saving lives through repairing technology. You know, but also I like to send out messages, you know, to people. Remember, music consoles. Music makes you feel happy, takes off all the stress. So I want to be on both sides, making sure that people are free from stress by giving them good music, and more especially repairing the equipment that is used to diagnose and help the doctor to give right treatment.
Have you heard African parents, those of you who think that education cannot go with music? This is an exception. And just a reminder that he studied in the University of London, specialized in electronics, physics, anatomy, and physiology. Jesus, Lord, have mercy. Anyway, he's also doing music, and it's an opportunity for us to see you at your best in this musical clip.
Okay, let's get a party started.
Yeah, the chief is back. Ebeny Amstrong featuring Coco DJ Papa Bona. Écoute ça, tous les if you know like a man, you know the chopper, no miss, I know the chopper too. Look at yourself, if I go chopper.
All right, welcome back. That was Aloko by our guest on today's program. His artistic name is Ebeny Amstrong, although his professional name is Ebeny Amstrong. And there I saw DJ Arafat featuring as well as DJ Mulukuku.
That's correct.
How did you get them all involved?
Yeah, because, you know, I always go to work in these African countries. Actually, I've been to 58 countries in the world training biomedical engineers, end users, and technicians. So I was in Cote d'Ivoire, Abidjan precisely, and I met with
DJ Arafat.
DJ Mulukuku as well. And they invited me for dinner. So I went there, I wanted to eat traditional meal, and they recommended me to eat aloko.
Okay.
I didn't know the name, but when they brought it, it was like what we call dodokido, fried plantains.
Okay.
And fish. So I loved it a lot. And when we went there to eat the second time, I said, I still want aloko. So they started calling me aloko. So that's how I got the song.
Okay, great.
And,
all right, fine. Now, to give us the address, how can people get in contact with MedShare?
actually, MedShare, if you want to get in contact with MedShare, the phone number is, starting with the code, is +1 770 323 5858. Again, the contact number, that's the office number of MedShare. Telephone number is +1 770 323 5858. Better still, you can also check on the online, which is www.medshare.org. You can also get MedShare and learn more about MedShare. Please go Google and find out about MedShare. It will help a great deal.
All right. Okay, that said, son of Manyemen, Kupe Maninguba Division, Southwest Region of Cameroon. So, a lot of people will go like, this guy has been in white man country now for a very long time. Can he even speak the dialect? Show them now.
Of course, I can speak.
Tell them. Show them and tell them.
Nkongbekambea means I love you guys so very much.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And just to make everybody know, you're here for a very good reason, for humanitarian purposes.
That's correct.
You're donating, your non-governmental organization has donated equipment, medical equipment, worth 5 billion CFA francs here in Cameroon. It's indeed good news, and we just want to thank you. Keep doing the good work for your country and keep making us proud.
Thank you so much. I love my country so very much.
All right. It's about time. Oh, we're coming to the end of the program. I want to thank our cameramen, our reporters, our technical crew, makeup artists, everybody who has put hands on deck to make this program another successful edition. Remember, on Tuesday, by the grace of God, we will be in Tombel in the Southwest region of Cameroon, where we will be broadcasting live. You don't want to miss that. So the population of Tombel, you want to, check us out. All right, it's on that note that I say you have a wonderful and blessed weekend. Hello?